Go on, boys. Good luck.
Come on, boys. Let's keep going out there.
He's got a sore head. He's got a sore head. It ain't from drinking. He's got a sore head. We are set to go for the second half here at Evans Park. The half-time score, Stafford Town 0, Coventry United 1. And to be fair, I'm actually quite surprised that there has been no pitch inspection before the second half, because the rain is absolutely thundering down. There is standing water on the pitch, and believe me, if the referee saw the pitch in this state before the match, I don't think we would have got a game. But thankfully, we're halfway in, so I think the ref's more inclined to give it a go at least. And see what happens.
Moser spoke to the ref. Ref says no chance calling it off.
But we've just got word that the Coventry United staff have spoken to the referee, and the ref has thankfully said there is no chance that this match is getting called off. So despite the conditions looking pretty atrocious out there, I tell you what, I do not want to be out there. I'm glad that I'm sitting here in the Coventry booth rather than playing. I don't envy you, lads. I don't envy the lads on that pitch. We know what, they do a smashing job. Anyway, let's go for a quick run through the team again for Stafford. 1, Dale Reaney. 2, Ryan Bell. 3, Harry Bowers. 4, Kirk Lowe. 5, Joel Mills. 6, Grant Winwood. 7, Joe Anderson. 8, Andy Dodd. 9, Tom Vaughan. 10, Dan Knoll. 11, Malarkey Norford. For Coventry United, 13, David Allen. 2, Pierre Moodin. 3, Tom Glasgow. 4, Rob Prinzel. 5, Jamie Coleman. 6, Gift Musa. 7, Matt Brown. 8, Chris Cox. 9, Josh Blake. 10, Josh O'Grady. 11, Muzzy and Duna. Coventry United lead by 1 goal to 0 thanks to Josh O'Grady's 30th league goal of the season. Glasgow making strides on the left wing. Here's Nduna. Back to Glasgow. Oh, and the pass was not what was needed. It's gone straight to the path of Andy Dodd. Noel doing well, tricking his way away from Prinzel and Cox on the right-hand side now. Finds Bell. Ball down line towards Norford. Not what was needed. It's going for a throw. I'm having my lunch now, so if you hear any crunching or sounds, I'm having a pasty, all right? And the United man has been brought down here. It was Chris Cox. He's on his feet. He's okay.
Might be worth just fucking taking him off.
Chris Cox on the receiving end of a rather nasty challenge. And a big thank you to Alan Howe, who has said that I sound like bleep, is what I'll say. Thanks for that, Alan. From commentating 4 games in the week, let's see how you sound after that. The Hickam United. Blake, this goes on the left-hand side. He's got options in the centre. Onto the right-hand side, finds Matt Brown. He's got O'Grady support and Brown slips. O'Grady picks up the pieces. Still Josh O'Grady. Under pressure from the defence. Stride chance from behind. Free kick, Coventry United on the outside of the area.
Kai, how many free kicks you see in Josh O'Grady take? Many. He's a specialist. He will score.
Josh O'Grady, even in these conditions, is absolutely lethal with free kicks. Prinzel standing over it as well, but this one belongs to United's top scorer, Josh O'Grady, wearing the number 10 shirt.
It is, isn't it? It's got to be a goal.
As this one got a goal written all over it, the lethal left foot of O'Grady prepares. Strop O'Grady slips as it goes towards goal, and it's into the grateful gut of Dale Reaney. And the resulting kick has gone out for a Coventry United throw. Cox plays it back to Rob Prinzel.
No games get played in 3 weeks. It's going to be a mess.
Nduna. The pitch is in absolutely dreadful condition now. Standing water all across the turf. Ball to the right hand side. Here's Nduna. Low cross into the area. Blake could get there first and does. It's come to O'Grady. Tries Got a cut in. Josh O'Grady deflected wide. And it's going to go out for a throw-in. But again, great work from O'Grady and Blake as Coventry United look to extend their 1-goal advantage. Again, a little bit of breathing space.
Did you actually offer it?
Glasgow to take the throw in on the left wing. 1-2 of O'Grady. Glasgow looking for the crossing opportunity. Puts it in. Dealt with at the near post. And here's Coleman. And finds O'Grady in support just outside the area. O'Grady can't have a go there. Crosses it in. And well dealt with by Kirk Lowe. Another throw into Coventry United when Josh Blake was awaiting in the penalty area. The pressure mounts. Coventry United searching for their second. Here comes Josh O'Grady once again, tripped by Malaki North. Another free kick. Is this in shooting range for Josh O'Grady? You bet it is. And Terry Anderson is advising Rob Prinzel to come over and take the free kick. Prinzel a more powerful option. May try and curl in at the far post. O'Grady making a mess of himself with the wall. Deorini in goal, making sure that all angles are covered. Will it be enough to keep the ball out of the net as Rob Prinzel prepares to strike? Hit by Prinzel, curls in towards the right-hand side, and there it is! Jeff Musa heads it in! The second goal was coming! And Coventry United had gained some breathing space. Terry Anderson made the right decision to tell Prinzel to take the free kick, and in these southern conditions at Evans Park, that was a sunshine moment for Coventry United. Stafford Town 0, Coventry United 2. And surely that's game over. In extremely difficult circumstances here at Evans Park. Rain hammering down. The pitch is completely sodden. Weather certainly more favourite to ducks rather than footballers. But Coventry United hold a 2-goal lead. As Stafford look to create something, the rain pounding down now, getting even heavier as United boot the ball clear with Rob Prinzel. Tries to find Josh O'Grady. And he's headed out for a United throw-in. You wouldn't see this sort of thing in the Premier League.
No, we're not in the Premier League. Oh, is the Europa League? How's it getting on?
Latest scores from the Europa League. Liverpool still losing by 2-0 at Anfield. Sevilla 0, Athletic Bilbao 0. Shakhtar Donetsk have grabbed 2 goals. It's 2-0 over Braga, and Villarreal have sealed the tie at Sparta Prague. They're leading 3-0.
I wouldn't if you offered that.
Vaughan. And a ball down line. Stafford trying to create something here with Johansson on the left. Good pressure from Moodim. Put it to the centre. Dodd. And a good challenge by Nduna. And Blake's got some space on the left. And finds Josh Blake. He's got acres of space here. The Dodd comes to try and cover off. Crosses put in and goes over the head of O'Grady. Brown should collect this one. He does. He's got it on the right hand side of the penalty area. O'Grady covers. It's Josh O'Grady, crossing opportunity. As his shirt pulled, still O'Grady with the ball. Winwood trying to pull him off. Still O'Grady gets past Winwood. Great bit of skill. Sure, it's got to be Josh O'Grady. He's still going. It is goal number 3. Shot blocked. And Nduna. Oh, again saved by the goalkeeper. And it's gone out for a corner. Matt Brown couldn't get there in time. Absolute bedlam in the centre of defence. But the score remains Stafford Town 0, Coventry United 2. Now, I know we're not watching the darts here, but apparently Adrian Lewis has just hit a 9-darter at the World Darts. 9 darts from Adrian Lewis. Corner is swinging towards the near post, and it's a good solid catch.
Go on, Brian.
And Brian and Love prepares. He's off to warm up.
Brian, he ain't coming on.
Could be coming on in the next few minutes, maybe replacing Josh Blake. And a slight challenge there from Ryan Bell. Well done. Chris Cox bemused as to why a free kick wasn't given. Referee in no doubt that it's a throw-in.
I think he did go down a little bit. He's on the floor for about 30 seconds.
What are you screaming at him to go down? It's tight, wasn't it?
Is he just like wrapped in there while he's back home?
Lost a lot of weight.
Wendell, do you not fancy it?
Wendell, you're looking at a spare blanket there, mate.
Did you bring your armbands, Wendell?
5 subs there, not one of this wants to.
Oh, you heard that, everyone.
Wendell, I think Muzzie's in.
Official statement from. Hey, tell you what, get a pen and paper and write this down. Right? Rich Morris has said you've got 5 substitutes on the United bench and not one of them wants to come on. That's dedication for you. Sacked in the morning. He's getting sacked in the morning. No, it's always good to have a laugh with the boys at Coventry United. A good chance there by Give Musa. A chance over Joshua Grady. Ross goes to the loose ball. Goalkeeper saves Joshua Grady. Could throw it past the goalkeeper. It's past the goalkeeper. Could square down Josh Blake. And puts it in himself. Dale Reedy slipped as Joshua Grady worked the ball around him.
We saw what happened in the knee.
And he's curled it into an empty net despite the best efforts of Joel Mills, who gets a yellow card for his troubles. And that is surely game, set and match now. Stafford Town 0, Coventry United 3. It's a double for Josh O'Grady.
And even one, we can share this one. We've got one down there.
Things are hotting up on a cold, dark, damp night.
Come on, Liam, come on.
Someone behind then.
And the 9 substitutes have all gone to warm up.
Mozza, just come up here. Just come up here, join us.
Go inside.
About 3 subs in the next 10 minutes.
Go inside.
Rich Morris has had enough. He's heading back into the dressing room. A well-earned break for the United #1 tonight. But we are expecting a few changes for Coventry United. The likes of Wendell Moyo, Kai Williams, Brian and Love, all on the bench, as well as Rich Blythe.
Whoever gets subbed off.
And there are going to be at least 2 changes in 2 minutes' time. And it appears Josh Blake and Josh O'Grady are both going to be coming off.
You look like you just come out of the shower with that, Rod.
And United
You actually got to. Please don't.
trying to safeguard their star players. The atrocious conditions are not what are needed for the first team stars who have so many games to play before the end of the season. So substitutes are a must. And the rain's even started to change angle. It's coming towards us. So O'Grady and Blake will be coming off in the next few minutes as Stafford play it around in the midfield. Pass on the right hand side. Finds Ryan Bell. Norwood. Drops away when he passes the defender. Now Joel Mills. Back to Norford. Bell with a chance to cross. Puts it into Norford and a good strong challenge. Norford comes away with the ball though. Opportunity for Mills. Puts it into the side netting. Brilliant effort. And took a deflection for a corner. Didn't look like there was any sort of contact from a United player. And that, of course, has led to a rather angry protest from Terry Anderson. As Brian and Love makes his way into the... I would say the Lions' Dent's more like the Crocodile's Swamp.
You got plenty.
So for a snappy performance. Josh O'Grady now for Coventry United. He's got options on the left-hand side. So O'Grady puts it through for Josh Blake on the right-hand side. Plenty of space. And Duna making the run. As is Rob Prinzel. Still Blake finds Prinzel on the right-hand side. Opportunity for a 4th goal. Still Prinzel. Puts it to the area. Didn't quite find O'Grady, and Stafford will deal with that one comfortably. Stafford looked to craft something. Vaughan trying to beat Cox. Still Vaughan with the ball inside United's half. Switches it to Harry Bowers on the left side. Ball down line, well blocked by Moodim. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Stafford as Coventry United prepare the substitutes. In fact, Brian Love is being forced to wait. Harry Barnes in his very fashionable sky blue towel is forced to wait a little bit longer to introduce Brian Love. In fact, here he comes. Brian Love is set to make an appearance, and it's Josh O'Grady, I believe, who's coming off. And Coventry United just waiting for the referees say so to make this substitution. In fact, Matt Brown is down on the other side of the pitch. He's not looking in fantastic condition. And it is Brian Love making a substitute appearance, and in fact it's Matt Brown coming off. Terry Anderson was originally going to replace Josh O'Grady, but in fact due to the injury to Matt Brown, Brian Love will replace the front man, the journeyman striker, who has in fact been playing on the wing this evening. So the substitution has been made. Brian Love replaces Matt Brown for Coventry United. It will only be a matter of time before Josh O'Grady comes off after a standout performance.
I feel bad for them.
I'll give you a quid.
Dave Stone.
And Rich Morris is trying to flog a towel. Typical Dell boy.
Kai, get yourself on, lads.
The ball onto the left-hand side. That's offside against the Stafford number 11, Malarkey Norwood.
It's actually really warm into this. They're so good, aren't they? Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? Where did we get?
And the United substitutes are keeping themselves warm with sky blue towels. As Matt Brown makes his way over to the bench. Seems to be moving freely now. To take a knock. And Matt is limping. He's off for a shower. A job well done by Matt Brown this evening. And Duna, tricking his way past on the left-hand side, cuts it into the centre. O'Grady plays it back to Jamie Coleman. Coventry United just playing it around now. Glasgow down line to Nduna. He's on his own here, plays it back to Coleman. As Vaughan looks to take advantage of any sort of mistake. Flick on by Cox, only as far as Joel Mills, who, thanks to the defence, the pressure from Blake and Cox, is forced to put it out for a corner to Coventry United.
Dortmund.
Score update from the Europa League: Liverpool 0, Borussia Dortmund 2. So it's currently Liverpool 1, Dortmund 3 on aggregate. Liverpool need a 3-goal turnaround to go through.
There's no Steven Gerrard.
Anfield.
There's no Steven Gerrard to do either. Yeah.
As Joshua Grady prepares to take this corner from the left-hand side.
Earlier.
Options in the centre, puts it in, pulls ahead of Rob Prince, head across goal, and stabbed over by Brian Love at the far post.
Please drag him.
20 minutes gone in this second half. Remember, we are going to be naming our Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match 10 minutes before the end.
Man of the match.
Quite a few.
It's got to be the referee, isn't it?
Quite a few candidates.
The referee's keeping the game going.
And, as mentioned by our very own Harry Barnes, the referee should get man of the match for keeping this game going. Believe me, if I was the ref, this game would have been called off half an hour ago. Absolutely atrocious conditions, but you know what? The players are sticking it out. They're playing their game, and United are playing it well. United pick up the ball in the centre with Chris Cox. He's got Love on the right. And plays the ball towards Moodim. He's making the run from right back, and it's gone out off Moodim.
He's never, surely.
And Coventry United set to make another change here.
Go on, Kai.
And Kai Williams is going to be coming on. It looks like Josh O'Grady will be coming off this time. He was originally supposed to be replaced around 5 minutes ago. But due to the injury to Matt Brown, the decision was delayed. So Kai Williams, wearing the number 16 shirt, will replace Josh O'Grady. And here is O'Grady in the centre. Just trying to pass it around in the centre. The ball not moving very freely at all. There's outstanding water on the pitch.
You can have Harry's blanket.
Pass on to the right-hand side. Brian and Love. Through to Moodin. Cross the opportunity. Moodin puts it in towards the far post. It's just deflected out for a corner. Coventry United will have another corner. As Harry Barnes is waiting for permission to put the board up, signalling the change. As Pierre Moodin prepares to take the corner kick. In fact, no, he's put the ball down for Josh O'Grady. It will be O'Grady's last involvement in tonight's match. Job well done by the United winger. 30 goals this season. An absolutely incredible achievement for the United man. He's about to swing this one in, looking for an assist to add to his name. Swung in towards the far post, towards the head of Brian and Love. And Love gets there! It's him in the back! But it all counts. Brian and Love didn't know too much about it, but it's ended up in the back of the net. Stafford Town 0, Coventry United 4. Too easy for the visitors. Far too easy. And here comes the change. Josh O'Grady, after a standout performance in midfield for Coventry United, is replaced by Kai Williams, the young winger.
Brilliant, sir.
Well done, mate. Well done. Good job, Josh. Coventry United just trying to see them out the rest of this game without any serious injuries. Of course, we welcome you to get in touch with us via Twitter at Matchday Hillz. Anything that you would like to say on tonight's match as the cross is put in and goes over the crossbar for Coventry United.
Harry, seeing the comparison from our bench to their bench. None of them got blankets.
Yeah, they're used to it. Cold water instead of the cold. It's like more northern. That's what I mean, we're more northern here. Cold up north.
Goal kick to be taken by Dale Reaney. And a change here for Stafford Town as Declan McMahon replaces Joe Anderson in midfield. I don't know if there's any relation to Terry Anderson, but I'll have to get confirmation.
Is he related to Vince McMahon?
You're fire! Vince McMahon's illegitimate son.
One of them's hosting Raw, the other one's playing for Stratford.
You can tell you've got two WWE fans here, myself and Harry Barnes. I mean, this guy will do so much. He's got one of those old spinner replica title belts.
Not with me.
Not with him, apparently, but I'll check his car boot before we leave. Coventry United lead by 4 goals to 0 with Stafford. I've stopped the game due to, I believe it's an injury to the goalkeeper Dale Reaney.
What minute are we on now?
25 gone in the second half.
70 we can call it off though. Get the result. Now keeper's injured, no one wants to.
Goalkeeper Dale Reaney is injured, it looks like he's set to come off.
Have they got a spare one?
And they do not have a substitute goalkeeper. Dale Reaney he's took the jersey off, he's having to give it to someone else. So despite Stafford not having a goalkeeper, the goalkeeper is having to come off. Dale Reaney is injured. So United, I think it's going to be open season for Coventry United. They've got a goal with no goalkeeper. In fact, it looks like the goalkeeper is going to be one of the outfield players. And I'm just going to ask Terry, is there a chance of loaning Rich Morris to Stafford Town for 20 minutes? And wait till you see this photo on Twitter. Rich Morris is dressed up, towel on his head, towel around his waist. Looks like he's just stepped out of the shower with a United jacket on.
It's like everybody's mum getting out of the shower.
He's got 4 goal down itis.
Deorini makes his way up the pitch, holding his thigh. And that's the end of his game, and it's going to be Kirk Lowe.
I think he's chucked him somewhere.
Kirk Lowe puts on the very wet and muddy goalkeeper shirt of Deorini. And coming on for Rooney is going to be Tom Bowers, joining his brother Harry on the pitch.
Great, it's a massive coincidence.
And this is it is pretty much game over now with 20 minutes to go.
What? Yeah,
Stafford have
fight you for it.
Stafford have an outfield player in goal for the last 20 minutes. So it's open season for Coventry United if they want it.
Dark horse going on.
Kirk Lowe makes his way over to the net, preparing for the ongoing onslaught from Coventry United. Will they go for it though? I mean, they're 4-0 up. It's a very wet pitch. Of course, goal difference does make a lot of difference. That's why it's called goal difference.
Send me some good news from Anfield, will you? 3-0.
3-0.
Terry Anderson has actually requested some good news from Anfield. Unfortunately, I'm a commentator, not a bloody miracle worker. It's so 2-0.
It's a family show.
Terry's getting angry.
Steve Gerrard.
He fell on his ass.
And he gives it to
Demba Ba, Steve Gerrard. I think I might have to run to the coach after the game. Terry has given me a very menacing stare. As Coventry United prepare to take this throw-in with Glasgow. Back into the serious action now. Substitution has been made already. And Kyle Williams puts it straight out for a throw-in. And Middle Moyo is going to be coming on very shortly, possibly for Josh Blake, the 36-year-old. Oh, goal from Anfield! Liverpool 1, Borussia Dortmund 2. So they just need 2 more goals to go through.
Yeah, only 2 more, Terry. Only 2 more.
Divock Origi with the goal just after half-time.
It's still 2-0, man.
So as things stand, it's 1-2 at Anfield. Liverpool need another 2 goals to go through on aggregate. In the other fixtures, Sevilla 0, Athletic Bilbao 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 3, Braga 0, and Sparta Prague 0, Villarreal 4. Kyle Williams tries to make his way into the area, crosses it in towards the far post, head towards goal, and it's just over from Muzzy and Duna. The chances keep on coming for Coventry United, and here comes the final change. Wendell Moyo is set to come on. And Harry Barnes has got to leave his fashionable sky blue towel behind and get the scoreboard out. And it is Wendell Moyo coming on. And it's the skipper, Chris Cox, who makes his way off the field to be replaced by Wendell Moyo, one of the contenders for man of the match tonight, on with Josh O'Grady and Muzzy and Duna. Score at Evans Park remains Stafford Town 0, Coventry United 4.
Oh, that's a good system.
Remember, Stafford's goalkeeper, Deorini, has been forced off with an injury. There is no substitute goalkeeper for the Staffs either, so they've had to put Kirk Lowe, their midfielder, in goal. United have pretty much sealed the win, and they have a throw-in in their own half.
Do you want anything?
Nah, I'm all right. Throw-in towards the head of Unloved, dispossessed. Norford trying to trick his way past Williams and does well. Still going Norford. Still going to Norford. Down the right-hand line, puts a through ball into the penalty area. Coleman plays it back to Allen, who hoofs it over the stand, out for a throw-in. 15 minutes remaining here at a very wet Evans Park. I've got to say, I'm very surprised that the match has continued, where it looks like the rain has significantly eased now. It still is resembles a swamp here at Evans Park. There won't be some football for another couple of weeks here. And Stafford look to get one back and destroy David Allen's hard-worked clean sheet. The Hillz FM Matchday will be man of the match will be named in 5 minutes' time. 3 contenders at the moment in Chris Cox, Josh O'Grady, and Muzzy and Duna. Very hard call to make.
If it was like this,
United able to clear the danger, and Duna trying to get there first before Winwood. The skipper gets there before the young winger.
I'm sure our record.
Dodd makes strides in the centre.
This makes it 3.
Here's Vaughan, good challenge from Coleman. Played back only as far as Bell.
I think it's only 3.
And Moyo slips, but Coleman should get there in time. He's going to hoof this one down line. And in fact, that came off a Stafford man. As the clearance is made, it's going for a Coventry United throw. Excuse me. Hope you didn't hear that at home. More tea, Vicar. Must have been that meaty pasty I had at half time. Coventry United look to defend this throw in. Ryan Bell to take it. Nodded on by Norford. Coleman has it in the area but loses it. Crossing opportunity now for McMahon. And it's drifted out of play for a goal kick to Coventry United. Of course, we thank you for joining us here on the Hillz FM Matchday live coverage of Coventry United. Their trip to Stafford. They've lost the ball in defence. Moodham eventually wins it back. Strong performance at right back by Pierre Moodham. Ball down line to Muzzy and Duna.
In fact, where are you
going? Duna strides into the centre. Glasgow now finds Wendell Moyo, who's filled in at left back. Kai Williams back to Moyo. He's got Nduna in front of him. Finds Nduna. Flicked on. Kai Williams. He's got Blake in the centre. Williams crosses and it's tapped home into an empty net by Joshua Blake, the veteran striker, with the easiest of finishes. He celebrates like he's just won the World Cup. And it's another 5-0 scoreline. A strong performance and another goal to add to the tally of Josh Blake, so prolific at the start of the season. He went through a little barren spell at the turn of the year, but the simplest of finishes
I put 1 4 backwards and I put 14 on. And she goes,
for Josh Blake.
Oh shit, it is.
Hey, you're in there.
Substitution here for Stafford Town. And it's number 15, Leo Parnell. Notice.
What did you say you were fit?
I believe he's replaced. I believe it's Andy Dodd who's come off.
Obviously, it's not the weather to take it.
Goal from Anfield. Liverpool 1, Borussia Dortmund 3.
Bye.
It's game over at Anfield, and it's Marco Royce who has put the final nail in the Scouse coffin.
Do we care? I did.
Move it! Come on,
To say Anderson's not happy about that one. I think I'm well and truly up the Christmas card list.
You got a notification. Oh, you got a notification. Oh my God.
I've just got a message from Brian Andrews Rowley. He says, quality belching. Can I vote for the dog for man of the match? Well, no, you can't because he isn't wearing a white shirt.
Or a red. It's 2 teams. Kai looks Joshua. The first time we've seen Kai play.
Coventry United lead by 5-0 at Evans Park. And it is time to name our Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match, the very prestigious award, which has no award, no trophy until next season. The Hillz FM Matchday Man of the Match goes to Josh O'Grady.
Hey.
He only played 20 minutes.
I'll give it Dave.
And another goal from the Europa League, Sevilla 1, Athletic Bilbao 1.
3-1 now.
3-1 Dortmund. Means Liverpool need 3 again. Liverpool need 3 again.
So nothing's changed.
Wait, they scored?
Yeah, Liverpool scored.
Who scored for Liverpool?
Divock Origi.
Who?
Origi, the
There's
guy
the
who
ball in
only
the
turns
centre
up in
with
Europa League.
Kai Williams. Attempted challenge, doesn't go quite as planned. It's come to Brian Love, tries the volley, couldn't sort his feet out, and the makeshift goalkeeper, Kirk Lowe, able to catch it. Score remains at 5-0. United regain possession with Unduna. Striding into the centre, puts it in towards play. Handball appeals by the United men and fired over by Jamie Coleman. It was fired over by Thomas Glasgow, and that's why he's been playing in defence today. 10 minutes to go until tonight's action on a very wet pitch at Evans Park comes to an end. And the Evans have certainly opened tonight. And Love tries to win the ball back, but Stafford stride away. Nodded on to Noel, and Noel can't keep it. Unduna puts it through for Moodim. Breaking down the right hand side. Level with the penalty area now. Crossing opportunity for Moodim. Puts it in, and it's caught well by Kirk Lowe at the near post. I think he's made more saves tonight than the goalkeeper Dale Reaney. Fair play to him. We've got to be impartial, haven't we? We've got to be impartial. Hold up. Opportunity of Coventry United breaking forward. Just Blake. He's got Love in front of him. Long ball. It's going to go out for a throw-in.
That shot.
No an echo.
Remind me never to stand behind the dugout again, because I'm laughing throughout the whole of this bloody broadcast.
Decent, so we go 2 points behind him tonight.
Yeah. With shitload more goals.
Long ball towards Blake, goes harms it out for a goal kick. So, 2 bits of good news for Coventry United fans tonight as they are set to make their way home down the M6 back to the fair city of Coventry. A place in next season's FA Cup preliminary qualification round is now assured. They can't finish any lower than 4th place, so Coventry United in their 4th season of football are going to be playing in the FA Cup. And the second bit of news, Coventry United are now just 2 points behind league leaders Bromsgrove Sporting.
Thanks to our statistician Richard
And they
Morris.
still have they still have 2 games in hand. And beautifully picked out by our number 1 goalkeeper / technician, Rich Morris. Tactician, I should say.
Good
Technician.
Got any trays?
He's essentially midfielder now, apparently. United have scored 106 goals in the league this season.
21 in the last 3 games.
21 goals in the last 3 games, pointed out by both Harry and Rich.
Nah, Harry.
I think they're both after my job.
20. Just put us on. Just we'll do the punditry. 20. Did we win? Did we score 6 in the one before? No, because we played in Eton. 3-2, 11-0, 5-0, 5-0. Yeah. Where
Coventry United just trying to see this game out. Around 7 minutes to go at a very wet Evans Park.
Yeah, 5-5, 11 and 3.
And I've got to say, this coverage has gone the same way of the pitch. Down, down, down.
Switch it!
It's Moodim on the right side.
This is basic.
Williams tries to work his way through.
Yeah.
Glasgow.
Goal for a header.
I can add up how many goals we can
Cross to Jamie Coleman, the standing skipper now that Chris Cox has departed the pitch. Puts it through to Josh Blake on the outside of the area. He's got Moyle in support. Forced back. Here's Coleman. And United will regroup at the back with Gif Musa settling in at centre back.
I'm quite warm now.
I've got to say, I still don't know how this match has continued. The pitch is absolutely flooded. The rain has stopped now, but it's still absolutely sodden here at Evans Park.
Yeah.
Coventry United striding forward now with Gif Musa. Puts it through. Kyle Williams onto the ball. One over the goalkeeper. Well saved with the foot of the goalkeeper. He's going to get back on his line though. Here's Josh Blake. Goalkeeper is back on his line. Now it's Kyle Williams. Tricks his way past the defender. Into the area. Still going. Kyle Williams. He's still going. Go past the defender. Still Williams. Oh! Wide. And that would have been an absolutely beautiful way to end what has been an extraordinary night in Stafford. Kyle Williams, so unlucky after an amazing run by the young winger. This lad's got a very bright future in front of him, and he's shown glimpses of that this season. Goal in the Europa League. Sparta Prague have got a goal back at home to Villarreal.
All day, 3 times long.
But remember, they kicked off 15 minutes after us here at Evans Park, so there's still about half an hour, about 20 minutes to go, I should say.
Graham is angry.
United have a throw-in in their own half. These players are going to need a good long shower after this match. Very slippery and muddy conditions.
10 minutes.
And these shirts were white before kick-off.
Coventry lining up in the brown.
I think Purcell are going to be filming their new advert here tonight.
Man on!
Get the Purcell mum popping up.
Nothing silly!
United just got to see this game out, try and protect their clean sheets. Well earned by David Allen. Brought in at the last minute with Rich Morris. Out with a bit of nausea. As we tick down the minutes.
Not in our race. In our league. There's
Litchfield.
Litchfield are away to Pilkington. Don't know what's.
It was 2-0 last time.
It was 2-0 to Litchfield, I'm guessing. They've been playing poor lately. Yeah, they were up there like they were more of a.
So I'm getting another request here from Rich Morris to check Litchfield's score, and let me just check.
There you go!
I don't usually do requests on Matchday, but I'll do it now. It's still 2-0. Still 2-0 to Litchfield. Prinzel puts in the cross.
How's the darts going?
It's deflected out.
What time does McDonald's close?
Who farted?
Come back!
Oh, ref, can't be having it.
This coach is going way down there. I'm going to end up getting the sack here. But you know, we've had 5 goals. I'm pretty happy with that.
What was that? How much was your cap?
How much was what?
Your cap.
35.
Too much. The Coventry United lads are, well, the ones who have come up anyway, making their way off. Oh,
Not me. You got one of the match, mate. You
you should be saying thanks to me.
I voted for you.
I didn't.
I don't know how he's getting all the credit for naming Josh the man of the match.
I think he just deserved it.
He did indeed.
I voted for Josh Blake.
30 goals and that's a fact.
Oh yeah, we're not on about a grade.
9.
28 assists from Linfield.
1-9 now.
Yeah.
We're on.
You know what, I know I'm supposed to be impartial here, but I'm hoping that Dortmund score again just so I can wind Terry up.
9-1 and 3.
Nah, 3-1's good enough, mate. 3-1 knocks them out.
Throw it but towards the area. Stafford.
Good header.
Head towards goal, it's ended up coming out to Cole and has booted that one clear, and Coventry United can breathe easy again. The ball completely covered in mud, no one wants to touch it, it's like the ball's got the lurgy or something.
Go on, lads.
Williams wins it back, good touch there by Blake, just a little bit too heavy. And Mills plays it back to his goalkeeper, Kirk Lowe.
There you go!
Kick finds Noel, finds Parnell Notice. Vaughan being forced away from goal. It's onto the left hand side towards Harry Bowers.
Dave hasn't conceded.
So to Bowers,
We're not
put it
counting
in.
that cup game.
Headed out by Prinzel and Vaughan nearly got there. United racing away now with Wendell Moyo looking for options. Plays onto the right hand side towards Love. Well cut out by Dodd, but Love has it eventually. He's forced back. Here's Nduna. Musa in the centre circle. Plays it back on the right hand side to Pierre Moudon.
I know he wasn't got running.
Holding play up well as we are at the end of normal time. A couple of minutes to add on as the rain has finally stopped here in Stafford. Right at the end, Williams Muzzy plays it back. Jamie Coleman in his own half.
One more.
United looking to...
Muzzy, centre back.
Maybe trying to grab a sixth. Made their goal difference, plays it back to David Allen, who's been very reliable in goal tonight. Another clean sheet to add to his collection, the United backup keeper.
Blakey on side.
Just keeping the ball in the centre, waiting for the referee to blow his whistle for the final time. The Stafford seem happy to just let them do it.
We want added time.
And a few 1-2s between Coleman and Moyo. Here come the old LA chants from the Coventry United faithful. Who once again have travelled in their numbers tonight. Big thank you to everyone who's also tuned in from home. United give away the ball, and here's Tom Vaughan on the left-hand side of the penalty area, trying to beat Prinzel. Options in the centre, well brought by Prinzel. The side challenge from Vaughan comes to no effect, and Prinzel plays it towards play, looking to flick it on, and he does, but Williams can't quite get there. And Declan McMahon plays it towards the goalkeeper, has to get there first, and that surely is handball against Kai Williams.
Nah, I think it's face protection, that's got to be.
I think it looked more like face protection, but he did put his hands up.
Yeah, true.
Put your hands up. And the ball goes straight to Dale Reaney.
Dave saves.
That was right.
the ball yet? I don't think Dave saved the ball.
They haven't had a shot, have they?
David Allen, the United goalkeeper.
2 in the last 3 games. Isn't it?
Here you go, Dave.
Prinzel.
Hold your line. Stay wide.
United running the clock down. Here's Unlove. Flicks it over the Stafford man, but Mills able to clear it. And as far as Nduna. Coleman.
Kai's wide.
Got Moyo on the left-hand side. Finds Wendell Moyo. Kai Williams in support. Moyo back to Coleman. Disappointing David Stafford so far. They barely had a shot on goal. Here's Nduna. Passes it to the right-hand side and finds Tommy Glasgow.
Great ball.
Full ball. And Love couldn't get there before Kirk Lowe. As the referee has the whistle in his hand. He's not going to blow it just yet. Coleman heads forward the goal kick. Here's Glasgow. Working well to get away from Noel. Here's Moodim. Is there time for one more for Coventry United to make it a sensational 6? Or maybe even a magnificent 7?
Time. Run at him.
Williams. Tricked his way past McMahon. Crossing opportunities, forced into the corner. Gets away from McMahon again into the penalty area. Low cross. Blake couldn't quite get there before Winwood. Savage trying to get away, and Winwood should clear this one. Here's panel notice. Ball at line, and as far as Glasgow, and now Rob Prinzel. Forward. It's come to Andy Dodd, who's racing towards goal. He's got white shirts surrounding him. And he couldn't get past all of them. Prinzel and Moodim combining to dispossess him. Wendell Moyo, and now Coleman just passing the ball around at the back. That's all they need to do. We're well into added time. And there is the final whistle. A strong display from Coventry United once again. They've hit 7 for 5 and they close the gap to Bromsgrove Sporting to just 2 points. United are doing exactly what they have to do. They are winning their games in hand and they are winning them in style. An absolutely sodden pitch here at Evans Park couldn't prevent Coventry United from a fine display. Josh O'Grady growing his 30th and 31st goals of the season. Brian Love also getting one with his backside. Not a goal that I think he knew too much about. Josh Brett grabbing the 5th and final goal. And Gift Musa also getting on the score sheet this evening. I'm sure the lads will be very happy to get themselves into the changing rooms and get themselves a good hot shower after what has been a very cold and down and dirty night in Stafford. The chase is well and truly on. Just 2 points to Bromsgrove now and still 2 games in hand. As the boys shake hands on the sodden turf at Evans Park. A well-deserved 3 points. I've got to say, I'm very surprised that this match ended up going the full distance. The rain hammering down here in Stafford all through the game. Pitch is certainly worse for wear after 90 minutes of football. But they finished what they started, and United fans will be happy for that. 90 minutes of footballing action end with another 3 points for second place Coventry United. Right, before we leave you here on Hillz FM Matchday, let's go through the latest scores in the Europa League. There has been another goal at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Borussia Dortmund 3. So as things stand, Liverpool need another 2 goals in the next 15 minutes. Sevilla 1, Athletic Bilbao 1. Sevilla lead 3-2 on aggregate. Shakhtar Donetsk 4, Braga 0. Shakhtar leading 6-1 on aggregate. And Sparta Prague have got another one back. It's Sparta Prague 2, Villarreal 4. But Villarreal lead by 6 goals to 3 on aggregate as the Coventry United players begin the warm down here at Evans Park. Well, I'm going to have to love you and leave you here at Evans Park here in a very wet Stafford. It's been a fantastic night. I'm sure the United lads are going to be very grateful to get themselves changed and into the coach ahead of what is sure to be an exquisite game of football this Saturday as the 5-leg away tour continues with game number 3 away at Lichfield City, who were successful in their match tonight, no longer in the title race, but certainly an opponent to be feared. Can Coventry United replicate their knack for goal scoring, their second 5-0 victory away from home in a row, and how they have deserved it? A landmark night for Josh O'Grady, his 30th goal from a highly productive league season. And the victory tonight means that Coventry United cannot finish lower than 4th place, which ensures them a spot in the preliminary stages of next season's FA Cup. From a damp, dark and windy Evans Park, we thank you from Hillz FM Matchday for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We'll see you on Saturday as Coventry United travel to Lichfield. Thank you and good night.